Have you ever wondered how the ancient Norse imagined the universe? Not as empty space, but as a vast living structure, held together by one sacred tree. This tree was Yggdrasil, the world tree. A colossal ash that stood at the center of everything, its branches and roots reaching through 9 worlds. Welcome to Echoes of Time. If you love ancient myths and epic tales, please hit like and subscribe for more journeys into forgotten realms. Now, breathe deeply and walk with me beneath the branches of Yggdrasil. The Norse cosmos wasn't chaos. It was an ordered living being. Yggdrasil stood taller than any mountain, its trunk piercing the heavens, its roots digging deep into the earth, its branches cradling the cosmos. At the base of the tree were the Norns, the 3 fate weavers. Urd, Verdandi, and Skuld, who watered the tree's roots with the waters of the well of Urd, ensuring the fate of gods and men intertwined with its life. But Yggdrasil was not safe. A fierce serpent, Niithawk, gnawed endlessly at its roots, threatening to bring ruin. Niithawk's name means malice striker, and his role is as terrifying as it is symbolic. He chews relentlessly at the roots of Yggdrasil, threatening the very foundation of the universe. But why does Niithawk attack the world tree? In the myths, he embodies decay, destruction, and chaos forces that constantly strive to unravel creation. As Yggdrasil represents life and cosmic order, Niithawk is the counterbalance, symbolizing the destructive forces that are always at work beneath the surface. He is said to feed not only on the roots but also on the corpses of the dead, gnawing on the dishonored or those who have broken cosmic laws. Niithawk's presence is a reminder that even in a cosmos held together by fate and divine will, entropy and destruction are always waiting. And above Yggdrasil, a wise eagle soared, ever watchful, symbolizing knowledge and power. This eagle watches over all the 9 worlds, its gaze piercing through time and space. Perched atop the highest branches, sits wise and vigilant. Between the eagle's eyes sits a small hawk named Vedrfunr, which acts as a messenger, relaying information. The eagle symbolizes knowledge, foresight, and vigilance. Qualities attributed to Odin himself, who sacrificed an eye for wisdom. The eagle and Niithawk exist in a constant tension, representing the cosmic struggle between knowledge and destruction, order and chaos. Between them runs a mischievous squirrel named Radatoskr, who carries insults back and forth, stirring conflict between the eagle above and Niithawk below. Perhaps illustrating how even the forces of the cosmos are entangled in endless cycles of strife and communication. Each of the 9 realms existed in harmony and tension, connected by Yggdrasil's branches and roots. Let's explore each in depth. Asgard, the realm of the Aesir gods. Asgard was the home of the principal gods, the mighty Aesir. Odin, the Allfather, ruler of wisdom and war. Thor, god of thunder and protector of humanity. Frigg, goddess of marriage and destiny. And Balder, the shining god of beauty and light. Asgard was a magnificent place, often described as a grand fortress of gold and shining halls, perched high above the mortal world. It was connected to Midgard by the Bifrost Bridge, a shimmering rainbow path guarded by the vigilant god Heimdall, ever watchful for threats. Asgard was not just a home, but a divine seat of power, where decisions affecting all the worlds were made. Imagine the halls of Valhalla within Asgard, where fallen warriors chosen by Odin live eternally, preparing for the final battle at Ragnarok. Midgard, the world of humans. Midgard, meaning middle enclosure, was the world of men. It was encircled by a vast ocean, said to be inhabited by the monstrous serpent Jormungandr, who threatened to encircle and crush the realm. Midgard was protected fiercely by Thor, who wielded his mighty hammer Mjolnir, to defend humanity against giants and chaos. The people of Midgard lived their mortal lives unaware of the cosmic battles and the delicate balance maintained above and below. The Norse believed that humans were caught in a world of constant struggle between order and chaos, life and death, good and evil, reflected by the eternal conflict between gods and giants. Vanaheim, the realm of the Vanir. Vanaheim was home to the Vanir gods, a different clan of deities associated with fertility, prosperity, nature, and magic. The Vanir were once at war with the Aesir, but after a great conflict, the two tribes forged peace and exchanged hostages, symbolizing unity. Gods like Freyr, lord of fertility and rain, and Freya, goddess of love and magic, lived here. Vanaheim was thought to be lush and green, a paradise of natural abundance. In this world, the forces of nature were worshipped and respected deeply, reminding mortals of the cycles of growth and decay. Alfheim, the land of the Light Elves. Alfheim was a realm of radiant light, home to the Light Elves. Ethereal beings described as more beautiful than the sun. They were considered protectors of fertility and sources of good fortune. Alfheim is often depicted as a place of glowing meadows and shimmering forests, where light and magic mingle freely. The god Freyr was said to rule over this realm as well. The Light Elves symbolized hope and benevolence, offering protection to humans and guiding them through the darkness. Svartalfheim, or Neitherwailir, the realm of the dwarves. Beneath the earth lay Svartalfheim, the dark and mysterious home of the dwarves, or dark elves. Masters of craftsmanship and smithing, these beings forged the most powerful weapons and artifacts in Norse myth. Thor's hammer Mjolnir, Odin's spear Gungnir, and the golden hair of Sif. Though small in stature, dwarves wielded immense power through their knowledge of the earth and metals. Their realm was a maze of caverns and forges, where fire and metal sang the songs of creation. Jotunheim, the land of the giants. Jotunheim was wild, untamed, and dangerous. The land of the Jotnar, or giants. These beings were often in opposition to the gods, embodying chaos, nature's raw force, and destruction. Yet, the relationship between giants and gods was complex. Some giants were enemies, others allies, and some, like Loki, straddled both worlds. Jotunheim was rugged and mountainous, filled with storms, forests, and wilderness that challenged gods and men alike. It was a realm of primal power, reminding us of the ever-present chaos lurking at the edges of order. Niflheim, the world of ice and mist. Niflheim was one of the primordial worlds, a frozen realm of ice, mist, and cold darkness. It is here that the dragon Needhawk gnaws constantly on Yggdrasil's roots, seeking to unravel the fabric of the cosmos. Niflheim was a harsh, forbidding place of eternal frost and shadows, where the oldest forces of destruction dwelled. This realm contrasts sharply with the fiery Muspelheim. Two elemental forces locked in eternal tension. Muspelheim, the world of fire. In stark opposition to Niflheim, Muspelheim was a realm of fire, lava, and heat. Ruled by the mighty fire giant Surtur, this world radiated raw destructive power. According to myth, Surtur will lead the fiery end of the cosmos during Ragnarok, wielding a flaming sword that will engulf the worlds in flames. Muspelheim represents destruction, renewal, and the inevitable cycle of life and death. Finally, but not the least, Helheim, the realm of the dead. The cold, shadowy realm ruled by Hel, daughter of Loki. Unlike Valhalla, Helheim was the destination of those who died peacefully or from illness. It was a place of quiet gloom and silence, where souls awaited their fate in the afterlife. Hel herself is described as half living, half corpse, a symbol of the boundary between life and death. Yggdrasil's 9 worlds are held in delicate balance. Light and dark, life and death, order and chaos. Between its branches, creatures like the eagle and the dragon watch and clash, while the squirrel Ratatoskr scampers messages, stirring discord. This living universe mirrors the Norse understanding of fate, conflict, and cyclical renewal. One day, the gods and worlds will face Ragnarok. A final, apocalyptic battle where Yggdrasil will tremble, burn, and collapse. But that is a story for another video. Thank you for watching this video. If this journey through the 9 worlds of Yggdrasil fascinated you, please hit like and subscribe. It helps a lot to keep exploring myths and legends. And don't forget to comment below which world you'd most want to visit.